When it comes to giving up on a thing, you will hear people say, never give up. You are stronger than you think. You can do it. You can make it work. Just believe in yourself. You're not a failure until you give up. It's not over until you've given up, and many more. How many times have you heard or read those statements above? Chances are that you might have lost count of them. Whether offline or online, never give up is very common verbally and among people. We've been configured to see giving up as negative, and being seen as a weak person. So, when a person gives up on a thing, he or she starts feeling and seeing himself or herself as a failure, weak, not too good, a bad person, a sissy, etc. Result being, a lot of people, in order not to be seen as being weak and a failure, are enduring abusive and energy-sapping relationships. Many are almost close to being suffocated to death from the heat generated from their respective relationships. Instead of giving up, they go online and start looking for motivational write-ups that will inspire them to not give up and hold on. How unwise. But can I shock you? You must come to the realization that there's nothing wrong with giving up. In short, giving up is a skill. You just have to know when to give up, and how to give up. Unfortunately, it's not everyone that has this skill. And how will everyone have the skill when society attributes giving up as negative, being weak, and seen as a failure? When should I give up on a relationship? If you are physically abused in your relationship, give up. If you are assaulted in your relationship, give up. If you are verbally abused in your relationship, give up. If you are emotionally abused in your relationship, give up. If that relationship is tampering with your inner peace and sense of being, give up. If that relationship is negatively tampering with your self-concept, self-esteem, self-ideal, self-image, and self-worth, give up. If your worth and values are not being appreciated, give up. If your physical presence, verbal, emotional, spiritual, and financial contributions are not appreciated, and are regarded as nothing, give up. If your partner is always secretive, give up. If lying is a second nature for him or her, give up. If he or she has suspicious behaviors and moves, give up. He or she can prolong silence, enmity, snub, and start giving attitudes in any slight misunderstanding, give up. He or she seems to withdraw physically and emotionally as he or she likes, give up. If your sense of being or presence is not acknowledged, give up. If you are the only one pushing and trying to make the relationship work, give up. If mutuality is not present, give up. If your respect, affection, attention, and communication to him or her are not being reciprocated, give up. If your partner does not support and find pleasure and excitement in your purpose, vision, mission, goals, and work, what you are born to do, give up. If he or she hates what you do, job or work, and don't give his or her full support, give up. If he or she has questionable character, give up. If he or she is always fond of depriving you from touching his or her phone, give up. If his or her phone is always on silent or airplane mode whenever he or she is around you, give up. If he or she is pressurizing you for sex, kiss, romantic hugging, fondling, cuddling, or perhaps to feel your body, give up. He or she won't share with you in your sexual punishments from God. If he or she is pressuring you to compromise your right standing with God, as regards sexual abstinence, give up. If you are in an undefined and purposeless relationship, give up. If he or she is always fond of threatening you with breakup in any slight provocation or misunderstanding, give up. If he or she is always fond of comparing you with others, give up. If he or she is only focused on the moments, give up. If your relationship is not making you more better and at your best self, give up. If you can't engage him or her intellectually, and he or she is not teachable and not ready to learn and change, give up. If your love for God has depreciated since you started that relationship, give up. Don't even think about it. If you have to be begging for attention, affection, and respect, give up. The moment you are in a relationship with anyone, you are automatically entitled to these things, provided that you are doing yours. Has any positive changes happened in your life since you've been in that relationship? If not, give up. No compatibility mentally, spiritually, emotionally, medically, morally, faith, beliefs, etc. Give up. Has your life been gaining momentum since you've been in that relationship? If not, give up. No relevant discussions, always gisting and foolish talks? give up. So that your future children won't ask you what you were doing when your mates were speaking lights and building capacities. Are you still doubting about his or her person? Give up. Why enter in the first place? Is he or she interested in your personal development and growth as a person? If not, give up. Every day cannot be shawarma, bush bar, club, unnecessary gists, cruises, and discussions. Can you see your future with him or her? If not, give up. Can you see yourself in his or her future? If not, give up. Do you wish to make this person the father or mother of your unborn or future children? If not, give up. So that your future children won't have to ask you what you were thinking of when you got married to him or her. Is he or she the kind of person you can call husband or wife? If not, give up. So you won't have to be hiding him or her from men and women of noble and importance. Can you unconditionally and sacrificially love this person? If not, give up. Can you submit to this person? If not, give up. You are in a relationship, but it's as though you're still single? Give up. Are you at peace with this person? If not, give up. Any slight disagreements or misunderstandings, you get slapped, punched, insulted, and beaten up? Give up. Your values, boundaries, and what you stand for are not respected? Give up. He or she hates and despises your family members? Give up. He or she always revenge against you, even when you've apologized? Give up. If the foundation of that relationship is not built in Christ, give up. If that relationship has no principles, protocols, and do's and don'ts, give up. Or retrace your steps back. He or she always threatens to fornicate if you don't succumb to his or her requests. Give up. He or she always rain curses on you, whether jokingly or not. Give up. If he can jokingly rain curses on you, he or she has no future with you or doesn't see his or herself in your future. You've got to wake up. You are the only one always doing the calling, chatting, SMS, etc. Give up. Always apologizing, begging and all of that, whether at fault or not. Give up. Always begging for communication. Give up. Emotionally drained? Give up. He or she does not compliment your life? Give up. He or she is always using I, me, mine, and myself? Give up. Not feeling his or her presence as though you are in a relationship with yourself? Give up. I can just keep talking and talking. But, however, among some of what I listed, if you find yourself in any of them, I beseech you to give up on such relationship. This is not just encouragement, it's advice for you. You can decide to take it or leave it. I know the society has made you think that you will be seen as a weak person or perhaps a failure when you give up on a thing, but I tell you, it takes a strong person to leave what is killing him or her. You can choose to take it or leave it. However, what I know is, the longer you hold on with that relationship, the more you are only postponing the inevitable breakup. Is that all? Absolutely not. The more you hold on to those emotional pains, abuse, and assaults, the more the life inside of you begins to gradually die till it reaches zero. By then, all the fruits inside of you would have been sucked to nothing. Not just only that, all your strengths, powers, abilities, and potentials would have been sapped to zero. Don't see giving up as a negative thing. It's one of life's most important skills you must acquire. It will save you from a lot of inevitable ugly ends. It will save you from wasting your time, life, by clinging to someone who is never meant for you, and to a relationship that is never meant to work. Better now than later. However, know that this skill is not limited to only relationship, it also applies to all areas of endeavors. When you master this skill, it will also save you from holding on to what God is not backing on or approving. It will save you from continuing to do what is not meant for you, and it will also save you from overstressing yourself, and trying to make what is not meant to work. Lastly, know when to give up, how to do it, when to do it, and then do it deliberately, immediately, and intentionally. Yes, it's never going to be easy, but I've come to tell you that it's possible. If you don't do it now, you will automatically be postponing the inevitable, what is never going to work, and who is never meant for you. What do you think about this video? Is there anything you wish I should have added? Kindly share your thoughts with me on the comments section below. And if you have yet to subscribe, kindly consider subscribing to our channel for more valuable and impactful relationship-related videos. And thank you as you do so. See you in our next video.